Hello and welcome to the Underhive. Thank you for once again joining me with our man Faris. I will say, I know I'd said I'd give a day to let people catch up, and I'll put a few videos out over Saturday, Sunday, time stamping it for you, brilliant. But no, the point being, I'm just enjoying this game so much, this particular character so much, I can't stop myself playing it. Hopefully you're enjoying it as well. But again, as I said previously, I think part of the point is I'm supposed to be having fun with this, and I really am. So we are going to carry on. Got no arena, and we're not at war with anybody, so we're just going to get on the move. And got some guys recovering as it stands. We're going to need to recruit more troops. Lovely, they've got a couple of, well, just one upgraded. That's fine, and we'll get into a quick fight here. Now, there's nobody we're at war with, so we're not really going to have any sieges. So we're just going to clear the lands of any of these ne'er-do-wells that have made use of the time. Look at that tiny force compared to what we had before the siege. So that's fine.
Stand up hard!
Here he is, the man Hassiedh. Go on, lad. I've also lowered the volume a little. You'll have to let me know if it's too low now on just the general game sound. But when we were in that melee, it really did get a bit overpowering. So we'll get in here because we just want to break a few of these off. We don't want the boys getting swarmed. Oh, didn't need me. Don't worry, boys, we're quick enough, we'll get him. And we'll give the new sabre a little spin. Well, weren't the best connection, but it did some damage. We don't want no Aserai peasants. We've got a few of them either way. And more centurions. The Mavelians seem like they've got a little bit better armour, but they don't have a shield. And as we've seen, the shield is very important. Yeah, we'll fight all here. Come one, come all. We aren't bothered. Looks like you've been in the wild for a fair while, my friend. Unless that's how you wanted your hair, in which case... fair enough. Go on, Hassiedh. Pop one off, pop one off. There's nothing there yet, mate. Go on, you need to do better than that. Come on. Go on, Hassiedh. Right, we'll leave you to it, but we're going to get in. Don't shoot me in the back. Take him out before he can land a blow on the front line. This guy here. There we go, we've got you back, son. And we'll get the sabre out and polish these off. So, somebody... Oh, did he block that? I have no idea why that didn't work. Somehow that managed to be a block. Yeah, definitely feels a bit better, this sabre. Swings slightly quicker. And I just feel like we're getting more damage out of that. There we go. So we need to work on the money front, and we need to work on the general just building the army back up. And we're not bothered about 10. Oh, got an archer off him. We'll take that. What's he want? Family feud? No, we're not bothered. Look, if you're going to wind up the local villagers, well, the other villagers, I think you need to sort it between yourselves, really. Army of poachers. We could get a bit of leather and a bit of money for that. I think we do it. So we're going to have to go to a village and fight off some dastardly poachers that had the audacity to cut him out of the business he'd started. Well, if you ask me, that's capitalism. That's what we stand for. But if what you're saying is you will pay me to kill them, then that also sounds a bit like not the most democratic capitalist society, but certainly still sounds capitalist, so I'm dealing with that. And we will wait until evening, and then we'll fight them. Now, we'll get everybody in except the horse archers and the cavalry. Oh, we don't have any cavalry, so the horse archers will stay with us. And everybody else is going to head forwards. They've got a lot of ranged troops, and remember, we're in Permadeath now. You know, everything is potentially fatal to us here. We don't want to lose it to an army of poachers. Equally, we don't want to lose our men, but, you know, they are considerably more expendable than we are. We've learned from last time, don't get the horse charged straight in and butchered, so we need those front lines to meet a little bit better before we're prepared to take any hits. Looks like they've taken out their front line. We'll try and sneak in. Just a little stab to the head, or slash. We'll get back in. Oh, I thought we had them both there. Alright, nothing cocky, nothing cocky. The horse is hurt, the horse is hurt. We do not want to go down right in the middle of them. I think we're alright. Didn't take too many risks. And lost a couple of recruits, but we, you know, we're always expecting that. Go with one of each. Get them done. I want to upgrade them. And yep, nothing there worth having. I like that. Cheeky hood. We'll get that on. Oh, we got 3 of them. Got one for Hassiedh as well. There we go. Cracking stuff. And we got 800 for that. That'll do us. Presumably these fellas are okay about what we just did. Try and take these down. I think we'll even take both. There's a nice arrangement of looters in the area since the war with the South. So yeah, everybody in, everybody wide. Don't know where the horse archers have. Oh, they're just tucked in there by the rock. Go on, Basiliari. Let's have that. Let's have that bow and arrow. Come on, you've got 40 odd arrows. Just shoot them. Just shoot them. Go for it. Just try and pop a little one on the top there. I think they've taken a hit. Now we haven't got to worry about the ranged capability of these. Oh, I say that as they managed to beam me in the face past the shield. Sort of moved my head after that one there. My own physical head. I'll just steam in here. Just slash at some of these boys on our way through. We'll take out the fleeing fools. Except maybe him. The boys will finish off the rest and we'll just get ourselves a little bit... Oh, nice. Well, somebody's pot-shotting him. Oh yeah, 110 on a little slash like that. Yeah, this is a lot better than the saber we made, but bear in mind, we're all thumbs at the moment when it comes to smithing. We're not, you know, we're by no means a smithing expert. We'll take another sergeant. I'll do. Got some more tat, and I'll do the smithing off screen, but we have got some stuff we want to get rid of, and maybe a tournament to go to. We have got a tournament, we'll get into that first. So that's another thing that we created, I think. It might not be, but we're seeing our stuff in the pool, which I think is good. Oh, it's the man Hassiedh. Sorry, man, I don't really want to write you off, but... Oh, he's giving us what for? Now then, Hassiedh, there's no need for that, is there? Ah, we went for the cocky. Oh, I just got stupid with it. I was trying to do the Achilles to him, and he just made a fool of me there. Well, we've learned our lesson. Don't underestimate him. It's him and Oros. He didn't get through. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I could have beat Oros. Maybe on a good day, but again, 300 grand's worth of armor. We didn't want the reward anyway. It's redundant at this stage. And just again, permadeath doesn't count for tournaments. You know, it'd be ridiculous if that counted, but any other death does. So we'll get rid of all these mine fodder. A little bit more roguery skill, that's fine by me. And then we'll get rid of all this tat. Don't need any of that. 1700, that's fine. And we'll see what we can get for the leather here. Oh yeah, lovely. Good deal on the leather. There's an extra 600 we made out of that. So now there is an army, but we're not at war with anyone. So they're just marching around, so there's no point joining them. Let's beat them to Sangalina. There's some good troops up here. We're having them. You can, well, there's some troops at least. Once we can break into these boys, we'll be over the moon. But these fellas are short of work at the moment. So we had a question about the various workshops available. So they all centre around one resource or another. So you've got brewery for beer, which is surrounding grain production.
Stand apart!
Got wine, which surrounds grapes. You've got wool weavery, which, you know, I'm sure you can guess, wool. You've got velvet weavery, which I believe is wool also, but it's like a more higher end product. So I don't know if there's a like definitive, oh yeah, you're always better with velvet weaveries. Quite often in Warband, the previous game, weaveries were just the way to go because they just velvet just sells for ridiculous. But I've seen quite a big fluctuation in the prices on weavery and dye works in this. Well, particularly on the particularly on the velvet itself. Like some places are selling it dirt cheap, and then other places you can get a ridiculous price on it, like 500 per unit. So yeah, I'm not sure whether that's the way to go. Tanneries. So tanneries will make like items like this. So it doesn't sell for very much, but that, like, to buy that hood is like a few hundred to 1,000 depending on where you're buying it and what your skills are. So those particular items just seem to sell well. Like, I don't know what it is about like the AI of the economy to like, oh, that's Sangalina again, we're not doing know about that. So I don't know what it is, but tanneries, they seem to like sell their products a lot for whatever reason. So you do seem to get a good amount of money in from a tannery. You've got the wood workshop, so that's things like bows and shields. Again, I feel like if there is a wood workshop, the market gets more full of axes, some bows, like higher level bows, higher level shields. Not always important to you, like we don't use a bow, but we could benefit from the shields. You've got smithing. Now, as far as smithing goes, like I've sometimes seen higher level armors in the places that have a smith. And then other times I've seen them and they've just appeared for some reason. Ooh, elite troop, and quite lovely. And a Valiga recruit, that's another elite. So, you know, getting Arenikos on side, as we mentioned a few episodes back, has obviously worked because he's now supporting the squad. And I don't think we want to take too many more base recruits, if I'm honest. So if we see any archers, we'll take them. But we're not really bothered about, you know, just baseline wastemen. We'll take those though. And we'll head off now. Oh yes, he is an enemy. We'll take that for some reason. I don't know where we're at war with to have warranted attacking this poor fool, but we're going to. And the other guys will get dragged in as well, I think. There we go. Don't know what he's done to wind us up, but you are doing and doosted. Let's see what he's got. He's got a wolf-headed friend. All infantry. Mainly recruits. So this is a definite just charging and
Charge!
It looked a little bit bent there on that when he. Yeah, I think it was just the angle because it's a curved sword. In with the leaders. Nice sparkly effect coming off them. Not sure that's supposed to be the case, but oh right, okay. So they've got a bit of ranged, but it don't look like they've got anything particularly devastating. Looks like it's just stones. Or maybe throwing knives, perhaps. You don't see a lot of units with knives. Maybe they're throwing knives. No, he's already gone. Don't get my horseshoe. That's the leader there. Swarm him. Oh, Well, easy as that. They didn't stand much hope, did they really? Take the hidden pawns, and best way to have your pawns really in it. Keep them hidden. Don't want anybody finding that. And we move on. So where are we at war with then? There's no other state we're at war with, so it must just be Hidden Hand or whoever they are. But then, like, we're not at war with this guy, so I'm not sure who decided that he was marked for death, but marked for death he is. We'll get in here, see what else they've got. Just recruits, we're not bothered. I think we can probably afford to kick a few of our recruits out as well, to be honest. Just the wounded ones. We'll let the rest heal. No need to bloat the army. So yeah, we were up to what, smithing. You know, we get some, perhaps some extra armour in the pool. Got pottery, silversmithing, so jewellery and what. I don't think that does anything yet. And again, I mean, the game being in early access means they've probably not worked all these things out. They're probably all still being balanced. So it, for me, just feels appropriate to just be thematic and just pick something we like for the trade that we're in. Which is why I don't mind having the brewery, despite the fact, I mean, it's making 208 now. We're getting 5 in from the Aserai saying, please don't kill us again. Not insinuating they all sound like that, but the fella I spoke to did. So, I mean, as I say, I think, really, if we look at any of the other workshops, we might make a little bit more, we might make a little bit less. A tannery will make us more money. But, I mean, once we've got the money for it, we've got enough renown now to get, it's your clan tier level +1, so we can have 4 in total. So essentially, it's whatever that number there on this side is. So we can have 4 workshops, and we've only got 1 so far. So, you know, it doesn't really matter what they are. We can afford, if we had another 3 of them, we'd definitely be paying our wages. So we can work towards that. And if you want me to work towards that off screen till we get into another war, let me know. But I thought you might fancy seeing it. A quick check on time. Sorry about that. Yeah, we're fine. So we'll see what else we can do. Oh, hello there. Send the boys in again. For on, just steaming about with a casual 170 odd men. Well, if you've got a city to support them, why not? I suppose.
Give him
Come on, the boys. Hassiedh, you show them. Where is he? His orange coat on. Definitely around here somewhere. There he is, yeah, with shield on back. So he's the guy with the shield on his back. That's how we'll spot him. Looks like the Death Guard have been afoot around here, leaving some green plague around. But we'll be alright, because secretly we are an acolyte of the Pestilent One. So, yeah, we're all about that. In fact, I might just get down. Might just get down and give that a little... Just lick it, just to be sure. Now we know we'll get that pestilence in us. I mean, this was a formality. I did it just for the troop level ups. It wasn't like we needed to get any kills in here. Short stab on it though. There we go. Send him off. Another recruit moving up in the world. We'll have another infantryman. And we'll head ourselves over to Serenia. Yeah, I'd love another war, but I've not got the influence to start a war. And I could just attack a settlement, like I could just attack Camp Shah and get us at war with the Kyrgyz. But I would lose about 300 influence and be a negative for ages, and we don't want that. We want to rack up some influence to the point that we can get an army together when we next do it. when we next need to siege someone. Yeah, the good fellas see that coming. As in, good talents, not you know, in a gang or anything. Not some kind of mobster. Take this guy out without him getting a kill. There we go.
Die, you!
Right, so you can't jump for a bit after that. So it's just jumping overhead. So yeah, you can't shield bash into the Achilles by the looks. I'm going to go for it on these though, because hopefully they'll be distracted. No, he's not. Oh, he is. Ah, I missed him. Hassiedh, we're not going to take that from you again, my friend. Alright, maybe we are. Yeah. 2-on-1s. The thing is now, we don't need tournaments for the gear or whatever, so I'm just not taking them seriously. Again, let me know. I mean, if you want me to take them seriously, that's fine, but just doesn't really need to be. I just want to try and get some spectacle kills, but maybe we should have took that a bit more seriously, got the first hit in, and you know, perhaps not died. that might have been a start. So yeah, we'll see how that goes if that's the way you fancy it. But yeah, I'm just hyped to be playing it. To be honest, today I'm a bit giddy about it. Got another one. Right, we'll take this more seriously then, just in case that's what you wanted, and we'll see how you feel about that. So we've got Vatten Blood Axe. Quick on his feet, but he'll soon be in a seat in the crowd like that. Right, we're against Hassiedh again. If I do one thing, it'll be kill Hassiedh. Shield. What is this, Hassiedh? You've never fought like that on the battlefield, son. Danger zone. Alright, let me get the blade out though, man. I'm starting to dislike you, if I'm honest. The shield was up, but to the side. We're not going to do it. As much as I want to, we're not going to do it. Got him. Not the second time. That one should. Whoa, don't be doing that to me, you swine. Right in the groin. Are we red? We're red. Called it. It's in it. Oh, he's killed him. With no chance. He's rapid. Look at him. Look at the speed on this man. Look at the pitiful damage we're doing. Ah, dummied me. As soon as he's seen the opening, he went for it. Fair enough, Mirren. We'll skip it, but I mean, yeah, he won. Just shows you between the two AIs, the one with the better armor won. Shock. But I did take that more seriously. I just got beat. But I mean, I think you all saw that. He was at least 3 times the speed of an average man. Yeah, we'll sort you out your deserter problem. We need the cash. And we've got the boys to do it now. They're not know what hit them. How much are you offering? He didn't tell us. Always get the price, Hassiedh. Always get the price. What do you mean it's my fault? You're here to do the thinking. Where are they coming from? Oh, there they are. Made the way down from Tial. You're brave. And low quality. Well, enough, I say.
Charge!
Sod it. If them cavalry can't stand their own, I don't care. I just want to see all man's run. I wish their outfits were a little bit more blue than purple, but she'll deal. Have you ever heard of a bottleneck, fellas? Could have gone round that side. Stand wide.
Wheel to enemy! Stand to port!
Is that him there? Oh, just missed him. Got you it overarm lined up. Nope. There we go. Skewered. Where's other ones? They'll be our boys there. He's probably one of ours, I think. We don't want to get too cocky though, because of edge. Oh, I mean that we're on the shield. Definitely not a joke. Oh, it was in the horse. The horse is fatally wounded here. Very nearly, anyway. We'll take those though. That's fine by us. A few items. It's fine. Now then, Sanian, we will have the money. Whatever it is. 1100. Seems a fair deal. But you should have told us that before, Sanian. We'd have fought that bit harder if we'd have known. And I think we're thereabouts, but we will just have a look for one more thing. See what we can get going. Anything going on at Sagalina? Nope, still not bothered. So we've got a nice force together now. Obviously, it's not necessarily going to survive another siege. We're not at war with them, though. Despite them steaming across our lands as such. Alright, the lake rats have changed colours pretty quickly. We'll keep the Imperial units, but we'll get rid of the chaff. And we will get rid of the rubbish. Got all that to get smithed up, but we'll do that after the... So we've only got grain. We'll get some fish and stuff for the boys. Bit of meat, bit of butter, olives. Yeah, you might like them. Try a few. You might like them. We've got 5 barrels, so if you don't eat them, I'm gonna throw them at you. And we get some beer. Now we did just spend everything we earned there, but it's important that the boys are fed and watered properly. Jithia mutton pie. What a name. Well, we'll do the associate bounty hunters because I think we get paid better for that. It's a bit more dangerous. Now then, mutton pie. I've heard that he's a bit dodgy and he's got himself caught up. And he's given us $1,000 for it. I'm telling you now, if there's more than 5 of them in that hideout, I'm going to come back and pie you off. Cheeky minx, you. Let's have a look. Yeah, full squads. There's not that many though. There's only 20. I was expecting like some of them 4 squads to be like 17 and 23 and all sorts, but no, we're alright. We can manage that. We've got 31 coming in with us, remember, but we are permadeath again. Sorry if I'm overly reminding you, but not everybody watches whole videos, and I'm totally behind that. Watch as much as you want, but if you're picking up at this bit, it's yeah. You know, it's a bit snide what we're doing, but...
Come on!
Go on, Hassiedh, you can get the crossbow out, lad. But yeah, we just don't want to take an unfortunate arrow to the chops and be dead. What was that throw? You've hit a bloke in the next village. Just be ashamed of yourself. Look, you're going to hit one of the other boys in the back, just put it down. Go on, lads. Track the shot. slash and fade. Yeah, I'm liking this new scimitar. It's only slightly better, but it is better. It's just that little extra bit of speed on it is better. Let me get it up now. That guy flanking on the right there, so we don't want to be on that side. Oh dear. The recruits now. Going down like the last samurai. Give him a 300 treatment. One shield blocks for the other while big dirty knife comes through. Kill it. Oh, you got in the way of my Achilles. Try and chuck them in fights where I'm not going to get myself killed by it. So as we've seen, if we duel them, the others get to leave, and we don't want that. Oh, where is he? Is that him? No. Well, it's a few extra quid. A few banditos. More archers. Getting a good number now. A few more crossbowmen for the line. Working our way up. A couple of Valigo recruits. We've got an equite, so, you know, we're getting there. Some more tat. And a grand she paid us. Well, a grand's better than nothing. But yeah, you know, the question that I've been rambling on about all episode. Yeah, if you think we should change up the brewery to something else, let me know. It's making about 200. I think that's passable. And we want Poros, our hometown, to continue its long history of fine beers. That's actually what got our man Forrest into fighting. He got a bit bevied up. Somebody started a bit of a row. He finished it. Took himself down to the arena the day after. Won a few practice fights. And all of a sudden his road was paved to command the legions of the Empire on their many conquests. So that's how it happened for him. So I quite like having the brewery, you know. But if you think we should get something else going, let me know. We know the cities that are available. We've got some Donostica's quite profitable by the looks. And Lycaron perhaps Woolweavery. Donostica has salt, so that's not really good for anything. Except just buying and selling itself. Sheep, so maybe wool. And clay, so pottery maybe will work. But again, you don't have to use the thing that's there, it's just you might get a bit better profit on it. So if you want us to get, say, a smith in Donostica, we could always try it. And that's that for now. Thank you so much for watching. Not as eventful an episode as I would have liked, to be honest, but once the faction declares war again, we'll get ourselves in some real proper fights. I don't want to risk us dying unceremoniously to a few bandits, but we're still going to go in there and try and get the kills, so we'll see what happens next time. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next time in the Underhive.